guys, welcome to my second life how-to video. You may recognize my attire, and I'm in the same outfit that I was on my first video, and that's because I'm doing 2 videos in one day. I figured I should get a head start on my next life how-to so that it can become something a little bit more regular. So my topic for today's life how-to is how to motivate yourself when you just don't want to. There's so many reasons why people get unmotivated. My first life how-to was how to live a sober life in a world of substances, and excuse me, and that's going to take a lot of motivation. If you're depressed and you stay at home all day, it's going to take a lot of motivation to get yourself undepressed and out of the house. I don't know if undepressed is a word, but it's a good one for this use, I guess. A lack of motivation can come for so many different reasons. So this is just kind of more of a general how to motivate yourself type video. This is really easy to give advice for, but it's really hard to execute if you're the one who's actually unmotivated. The simplest and best way I can tell you how to motivate yourself is to simply force yourself to do the things that you don't want to do. You have to force yourself, and it's gonna suck. You're gonna be so pissed that you have to do these things because you just don't want to. But the more you do them, then the easier it will become. So my first recommendation is to force yourself to do small things. And especially if you're unmotivated to go out and like be around people, if you're depressed, you're probably isolating. So the last thing you want to do is to like go out and hang out with people, because if you're depressed, everyone else should be too. How dare you be happy? So that could actually piss you off more. So I recommend starting out small, and that's doing things around your house or maybe by yourself, but you're actually doing things. You're not just sitting on the couch watching TV all day long, or laying in your bed. One sign that you may notice that you're kind of slipping into being unmotivated is that your house gets messy. This is really big for me. It's actually a sign for many things for me. It's a sign that I'm unmotivated, a sign that I'm falling into depression, just a sign that I'm in the DGAF mode. If you guys don't know what that means, it's don't give a F. So watching for those types of signs is really important to be able to recognize if you are falling into some of these unhealthy habits. So anyways, doing things around the house. Clean. Do your dishes. Do your laundry. Make your freaking bed. I hate making my bed. I never make it. Any day. Ever. Never. Ever. But for me, not making my bed isn't really a sign that like I'm not motivated. I'm never in my bedroom, so I never see my bed unmade. It doesn't bother me. If people come over, I'll make it sometimes, unless I forget. Anyways, decorate your house, rearrange furniture. Just do something to kind of change things up, but keep your house clean. Have you ever noticed that like if your house gets really dirty and then you're, oh my God, I hate cleaning. Who likes cleaning? Except for my sister. She loves cleaning. She's weird. Most normal people don't like cleaning, but after you do it, you just you feel so good. Right now, my sink is so full of dishes, but as soon as I clean it, I'm gonna dread doing it. But as soon as I'm done, it's gonna be like, oh, this is so nice. I'm gonna be like so happy. Not like, super, 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 super happy, but you feel a difference. So little things like that is the first way to start getting yourself out of this lack of motivation slump that you're in. Once you start doing things around the house and they become more regular, then it's time to move on. You got to do things a little bit more that you wouldn't normally do. So that may mean, going for a walk or a hike. I said in my other video, I hate hiking. I don't know why I always mention it, but some people love hiking. Go people watching. Go grocery shopping. That's a big thing for me too, is when I haven't done grocery shopping, I know that I'm like, no motivation to do life anymore. So I have to go out and, force myself to do this grocery shopping. And I hate grocery shopping. That has to do a little bit with my social anxiety, but, shopping, that's a big thing. Or just other types of shopping, go shopping for clothes or electronics, whatever you like to do. I don't recommend going out spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, but if you're like me, and I very rarely go out and spend money, then heck, go spend a couple $100s on something. You deserve it, you know? Make yourself happy. So at this point, you're starting to do things, but you're doing things by yourself, but you've kind of stepped out and you forced yourself to do this crap that you don't want to do. What you'll find though, hopefully, is that after you've done it, you feel pretty good about yourself and you'll come home feeling, you know, you got a little bit more energy and maybe a little bit happier. So you're not really forcing yourself to go be overly social and talk to people that you don't want to talk to, but you're also, like I said, not staying in your pajamas all day long, sitting on the couch all day long, laying in your bed all day long, doing nothing all day long. The PJs thing is really, really big, especially for me, because I work from home all day, every day. And so I get into the habit of, I'm not going to get dressed today. No one's going to see me. I'm not going to do my hair. I'm not going to do my makeup. Who knows if I'll even put deodorant on today. So if I do that too long, then I really start to get depressed and all my motivation to do anything is gone. So I have to make it a point most days. I'm not going to say every day because I'm not that good, but most days I have to make it a point to get dressed, do my hair, brush my teeth, put some deodorant on, not be a nasty bum. But so anyways, that's a little thing, but it makes a big difference. All right, now this is the part that you guys are going to hate. Once you've gotten used to doing these little things, you got to do more. It never ends. You have to do more because otherwise you're going to do these little things and you'll either continue to do them and it'll just be like a habit and you're still not going to feel better about yourself, or you're going to stop doing them. Most likely you're going to stop doing them. So the next step is to get out and start being social. I'm sorry. It sucks. You're going to hate it. You're going to come up with every excuse possible in the book. Your book will be like this thick because you have so many excuses. Trust me, I know I'm the excuse queen, but here's where that honesty thing comes in again. If you watched my first video, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest and say, is this an excuse or is this reality? Like, do I really have to study for this exam? Well, yeah, maybe if you're still in school, you know, like, yeah, that's probably more important than going out and hanging out with friends and wasting time, you know? But if you're like me and you don't really have anything to do on the weekends or at nights, then yeah, I should probably go and be social. So recognizing your excuses and being honest about them is really, really important. And another thing is to tell your friends or your family what your excuses look like, or what it will look like when you're justifying or rationalizing, oh, this is why I have to stay home. And then tell them how to communicate to you, you know, hey, this is kind of one of those signs that you told me about. I just want to let you know, you told me to call you out on this. But you have to tell your family or friends how to communicate that to you. Because if they just come right out and say, dude, you're giving me excuses, that's just going to piss you off more and you'll probably like hang up the phone on them or something. So anyways, at this point, you know, you've done the small things and now you have to go out and be social. If there's a family get together or if your friend's having a little get together, just do it. It's going to suck. You're going to hate it. The whole way you're driving over to your friend's house or, you know, whatever you're doing, you're going to be like, gosh, I really don't want to do this. I don't want to have to talk to anyone. People are going to ask me questions about this or that. And they're really going to be so happy. And I'm just pissed off. Once you get there, try to let some of those thoughts kind of just float away. It's hard to do as well, but don't feel guilty for having those thoughts, but also don't let them take over. And once you let them not take over, then you can sort of just kind of enjoy the moment. And even if you're not overly happy and social while you're there, you're still around other people. And eventually, the more and more you do that, the easier it will get, and the more you'll start to move forward from this depression or isolation and lack of motivation. So the biggest thing is forcing yourself to do stuff. Like I said, being honest with yourself, because you have to recognize when you're coming up with excuses when you're lying to yourself. You have to recognize when you're falling into those habits of being unmotivated or isolating, things like that, and then do something about it. So some of those things that I recommended, starting out small, do stuff around the house. Once you've, made some of those more of a habit, go do things different outside. You can do things alone, like hiking or going for a walk or going to a park, but then, do something where there are other people, like grocery shopping or just people watching. And then the big difficult one is actually interacting with other people and doing something that is normally pretty fun, but right now is probably not fun for you. You have to force yourself to do it, and it's not going to be easy. Like I said in my first video, difficult, yes. Impossible, no. If that's a mantra you have to repeat to yourself every day, multiple times a day, do it, because you have to accept that it's not impossible, and it's not, but it's gonna suck. So anyways, if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know other types of life how-to videos you guys want to see. If you have comments, questions, recommendations for other people, leave it in the comments below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!